This is bullshit. One thing a killer would know how to do very well is lie. Except this lie is stupid. So, on the 12th of May 2026, a clergyman by the name of Bishop Clarence Chinedu was reportedly murdered at his home in Ibusa, Delta State. Bishop Clarence, also known as Bishop James, is a clergyman at the End Time Reconciliation Ministries in Asaba. And at the time of his death, or should I say at the time of his murder, he was mostly home alone with his driver, because when his body was found, his vehicle was also missing, a Toyota Prado Jeep with its designated driver. It did not take long before the driver was identified as a young man by the name of Uchenna Nicholas Obiagu, the same name he used for his employment. And we hear that he was hired from an agency just barely 1 month before this tragic incident. When his death was announced, family members started posting Uchenna, the driver's pictures, on social media to get people to help identify him, because they believed he's the one in possession of the vehicle, and they believed he would know something about the death of the bishop. Instantly, the very next day, a rapid response squad was able to track and trace the vehicle to Nkpo in Demili North local government area of Anambra State. And when they discovered the vehicle, it was in the possession of the driver, Mr. Uchenna, along with another man who was said to be Uchenna's cousin. And in that moment, the driver, Uchenna, and his cousin were both arrested, and the vehicle, the Prado, was recovered for the family. The police learned that Uchenna and his accomplice were about to sell the vehicle for 10 million naira. Now, the investigation is saying that Uchenna, along with other people, conspired to kill this man and steal the car and keep the proceeds for themselves. They are trying to build up a case of premeditated murder, clearly. They're also trying to see the possibility that more people were involved. However, a video began circulating online of Uchenna giving his own side of the story. And this is where I call bullshit. Because according to Uchenna, he did not kill Bishop Clarence. He denied having any involvement in the man's death. He even claimed that he did not know the man was dead. And the big question becomes, then why are you selling his car in another state, in another community, far, far away from where this man lives? And you will not believe his story. Yo. Oof.
Yeah? Yes. Why are you here?
Then who me for motor will sell.
So you want to sell your motor?
It's not me that want to sell it. I told you they came to carry me. When they came to carry me, tell me say if I did not complete, they will waste my family. That I should contact person.
Who hold you?
Let me say they are kidnappers.
They are kidnappers?
Yeah, they came with gun. They came with gun.
Who was inside the vehicle when the kidnappers came?
They are 4 in number. They came.
Who is inside the vehicle?
We are not in the vehicle, we are in the house. So they blow horn. My boss asked me to open the gate for them.
Okay.
So he thought that maybe it's his business, people that brought business. So when I opened the gate, they just came outside with gun. This okra meat with bomb passion. The next one here, they hit Moga for head. Come for tell me say if I no cooperate, say they will kill me. Now they carry me for motor. Open my phone. They search my phone. Say they know my family from Lagos.
Who start the car for them?
They cannot get security.
No get security.
Yes,
they kill them with who?
Eh?
They kill them.
Now we won't take come out. We don't they come out already before Moga Cement and open gates for them.
According to Uchenna, he and the bishop were about to leave the house on that day when a group of kidnappers came to abduct them. They were kidnapped and abducted and taken to an unknown place. And while they were in captivity, the kidnappers released him and told him to go. But they gave him an ultimatum or a condition that he should go and sell the car and bring the money for them. Otherwise, they will kill his boss and they will kill his own family, his wife and children that lived in Lagos. And so, since then, he has been panicking, afraid for his life, and trying to find the best way to sell this vehicle so that he can give the money to the kidnappers so that they can release his boss and spare the life of his wife and children in Lagos. The reason why he was selling the vehicle, guys, was because she's afraid for his life. He's worried that if he doesn't, the kidnappers will go to Lagos and kill his entire family. And he even claimed that during the process of him going to sell this car, he kept calling the kidnappers and asking them, how is my boss doing? Please give him, is he all right? Is he fine? And the kidnappers told him, don't worry about him, worry about yourself. Find your way, sort yourself out, and leave us alone with him. This is what the driver Uchenna is saying really happened. This is his side of the story. He is standing 10 toes down, denying having a hand in the killing of the bishop, saying that it is most likely the kidnappers who had kidnapped them and released him that did it, not him. What a convincing story. This is most likely going to be the story he will take to court. I mean, it's a very stupid story though. I don't know who will fall for it. I don't know who will believe it. You see, one of the best ways to get away with murder is by pinning it on someone else. But you got to pin it on someone who has more motive. How would the kidnappers know where his wife and children live in Lagos? Like, that is not kidnapping anymore. These are assassins, basically, according to his own story. But then again, the man's body was found in his own house. Or did they bring him back? See, I don't know. Killers, one thing a killer would know how to do is lie. Except this one is a very, very terrible lie. So let's leave it at that.